I am Charlie Willis, a mental health therapist.
I'm Ronald Willis, Imagine Family Therapist, and today we're going to be talking about I Have a Dream. So we're not talking about that. Let's watch this clip, y'all.
Charlie.
Yeah, Ron, what is it?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to watch this show, but what's up?
Anyway, I finally gonna put this together, Charlie, and write that book.
Write what book?
You know I've been wanting to write a book for a long time. It's my dream, man, to write a book.
Oh, okay, Ron. All right, stop with it. There's a problem with that. I'm not trying to sound mean or anything, but your grammar isn't that great.
What they got to do with it? That's what I got you for. You can be my ghostwriter.
Ronald, do you even know what a ghostwriter is?
It's someone that help another person that write a book.
It's not help in that sense. It's almost basically like you just speaking and I'm writing and I'm doing all of that. I don't have time for that.
Why not, Charlie? It's my dream. You can be the ghostwriter. You said I got a problem with grammatical. What did you say?
Grammar. I just said grammar.
Grammar, whatever that is. So you be the grammatical problem solver.
That didn't make any sense. But anyway, I don't have time. You know, Ron, this sounds like another one of your harebrained schemes, you know.
It's not a harebrained scheme.
That
man.
involves me. Yes, it is. Because last month, you wanted to start a lawn care business. You had me doing the marketing, walking and knocking on door to door.
What's wrong with that?
What do you mean? What's wrong with that? I got other things.
We're trying to make some contribution, Charlie, to the household. Money. And this has been a dream of mine for the longest. You know, I always want to write a book. Now, come on now.
No, I don't. And then, Ronald, you know, every other month is something new you're coming up with. I don't have time for this. I have things I'm trying to do for myself too. Or either you come up with an idea that we can do together. It's never something we can come up together. It's always something that you come up on your own. And you want to drag me into it and put all the manual labor on me.
I'm not putting all the manual labor on you. The creative thought is coming from me. That's the manual labor.
You know what? I'm not getting pulled in it. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
What do you mean?
I'm not doing it.
Man, Charlie, you a dream killer, man. Come on, man. Can a brother have a dream?
Yes, you can.
Killing dreams over here. I should have went back to I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King. That might have helped me.
You could walk it out, too.
Walk it out, too, man. Shoot, I had some things to do, places to go, people to see, and I needed your help.
As always.
And what happened?
I wasn't
What happened to the help? The H-E-L-P. Ain't that biblical?
They help
That's
me.
right. The help mate supposed to help me.
So who's gonna help the helpmate?
The God. G-O-D. That's who helped you. Man.
Okay.
You my dreams and you just like poured salt on me.
No. As you can see in the
I ain't
clip.
helping you. That's what I saw in the clip, y'all.
Not necessarily. You know, you come up with these things over and over and you don't consider your partner.
I did. You the ghostwriter.
No. Okay, what about if I had time? You didn't consider my time in the project?
I live with you. I know what kind of time you got. No excuses, ghostwriter.
Anyway, we often see this, as saw in the clip, that happens with couples where we impose our dreams and projects and things that we want to do on our partner. Now, it's okay now to talk about things and to share those things like you have done. But we have to have some consideration on what about if I had some dreams going on, if I had some things that I want to get out and needed your assistance with.
Yeah, the bottom line, we should be dreaming together.
Okay.
The clip illustrated one person's dream and the other person wasn't feeling that dream.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having dreams every month, y'all.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, let me say up front that, because we often see this too in marriage, where you can actually get somewhat so absorbed in the marriage, and you may have some things that you want to do yourself that, you kind of feel like you no longer can get what you want to get done for yourself. Now, we're not saying that that's not something that you should not do, right?
Right.
Right. But it's also important that you have dreams and aspirations
together
and
as
together.
A couple, man.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. Because now I'm on your team. You got a dream that separates me and only involves you and what you want and how you feel and how you think. You might get some resistance.
Definitely.
Like in the clip.
Definitely.
Right. And then if your dreams are all over the place and not making any sense, perhaps you need to rethink that.
Right. And communication is really big too. So you have to communicate. You have to compromise.
But there was communication in that clip.
Not the.
I want to write a book, y'all.
Communication. Yeah.
Effective communication.
Yeah. Right.
That was not effective, huh?
Right. Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't going anywhere. So even with all of that, we have to understand how powerful it is to be able to have dreams together and aspirations and actually walk them out together. Right?
That's right. That's right. So let's help our viewers understand
what we're talking about. Yes,
of dreaming together as a couple. Mm-hmm. You and I.
Mm-hmm. There's two things that I think about that's really big: the connection and the growth that comes.
That's right.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why this show is called what? The relationship connection.
Right. To
coincide with our favorite verse.
Right. So this can set the foundation for a power couple, I would say, as well. Being powerful together because we're on the same page, on the same team, right?
That's right.
And we're moving in the same direction.
So how does dreaming help us out, Charlie?
Okay, so we got several points we want to talk about on how we can make that happen or what it looks like. Okay?
Now, are we doing this when we go into bed and dreaming the same dream?
Again, that's what it talks about, being on the same page.
Oh, okay. My mistake. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, and understanding what it means.
I was like, how am I going to dream the same dream you dreaming and I'm sleeping, don't have a clue what you're dreaming.
These are the wake dreams, right? The awakeness. So let's talk about that.
All
right. So let's talk about the effects that it gives on your marriage. What it can do for your relationship. Okay? When we dream together and we set goals together. The first thing, as I said, with the commitment, it strengthens that commitment. It makes that bond even tighter, right? When we think about the commitment that what we're going to put into the relationship, what we're going to do for each other, what we're going to do for the relationship, it makes it so strong that we will put in that effort. We will continue to go and grow. You agree?
I agree, man. Commitment plays huge dividend in your relationship. And actually, you can't sustain a relationship without a commitment.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. The commitment has to be there. It has to be there.
And then the other part of commitment, not only am I committed, I want to know, are you committed?
Yeah. Am I going to give up or just walk out when something doesn't go my way?
I'm upset. I'm out.
Doesn't go the way we plan for things to happen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and commitment play. If I see that we're getting in the struggles, and we're having some challenges, and we are maybe arguing too much, and you don't walk away, that still shows me you're committed to the relationship, and you're still trying to do things to make it work.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So now, remember, in essence, now before we even continue to go even further, when I said prior to that, we want to talk about what your dreams and goals look like, and we want to agree upon them, right?
So you didn't agree to write a book?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Okay. So once we do that, say we decide to write a book together, or we decide to go into business together, or whatever we're going to do. Making that commitment to do that together. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the strength, because there's going to be some things we're going to endure going through that. It's not
right. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
You may want to quit.
Right.
I don't have time to write this book.
But when we're committed,
you have time.
Yes. And we're, we are committed together to do it. It'll strengthen us.
Yeah, because I wanted you to be the ghostwriter. And then when I write the book, only my name on there because you know you're the ghostwriter. So it's a book by me.
That's why it didn't happen. All right. All right. So let's look at another point that helps us with this. So, what about the intimacy that's involved?
All right.
Think about us being strong together and doing our dream, walking it out. Think about how it will create intimacy by allowing us to look at a glimpse of what's down the road, what we're gonna make. You know, we're building a 5 fortune. What is it? What is that?
I don't know.
We're building a big company. You know, think about that.
Yeah, that's way outside of my scope, y'all.
See, you're not thinking about the dream. You're not putting
Man.
it. Yeah. So it creates the intimacy, allowing us to have a glimpse of the future. You know, expressing our thoughts and feelings to each other.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yes, I'm thinking that it creates seeing you more on the inside, your innermost feelings, and being able to connect that way and understanding your thoughts and feelings better when we're coming together with this dream connection. Okay, because you know when let's say we're writing the book, right?
Back to writing the book,
right? And we can share things together. We can share ideas, and we value each other's ideas. And it allowed me to kind of know you better when we're doing this thing together. If we're writing a book, maybe we're going into business together, whatever we may be doing together, and this is our dream, we want this things accomplished, you're going to see other aspects of your partner that you didn't see prior to going toward this dream that y'all having together and stuff.
Yes, definitely. So that makes me think about the scripture here. So let me go forward with it. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for the labor. I can definitely agree with that. And if one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Now, think about that. 2 are better than 1, of course we know, right?
Right.
All right, so we got a good return on that for the labor. And there's going to be some labor put in when we get this dream and we walk it out and we do this book deal. But think about if you were doing it alone and you didn't have someone to fall back on. You didn't have someone to help you.
Right. I'm like doing this show, Relationship Connection, without you. What does that look like?
Right.
Who had a relationship with myself?
Some do. But like you said, 2 are better than 1 in that aspect, right?
That's
I can
right.
see that. I can see that.
So you both have something to bring that the other person do not have.
Yeah, right.
And you allow to bring those things in. You allow to bring those things in together to make it work as a couple. You know, toward whatever goal or whatever you're trying to get accomplished. And of course, you know, like we talked about, we're trying to write this book. Then you come together like that.
Right.
Okay?
Right. All right. So the next point I want to discuss, we want to talk about, is the strength in the unity of teamwork. We get to see what teamwork looks like as a couple. We can strengthen that bond by going through what we're going through, right?
Right.
And if we still staying with the context of writing a book, you know, and we're doing it together, it's going to take some teamwork.
And then both our names should be on the book, not having a ghostwriter. That crazy ideal. We're partners. We're a team. We're together.
Right.
We accomplish it together.
I want to feel included.
That's right.
In a respectful way.
Right.
Yeah, that would be good.
That was a really bad suggestion to have my spouse as a ghostwriter, which means I'm really not gonna give her credit for doing this because I want people to think I wrote it. Right? Isn't that what a ghostwriter does?
Well, yeah, then that's what it sounded like to me that you wanted to do.
Yeah, but then I had no skills. Creative thoughts.
Yeah.
But no skill to write it down.
That's right. But think about that too, where you're lacking, you know, I have, or vice versa.
Right.
You know, because, you know, our couples, you know, it's that old adage that, you know, one may be, we compliment each other. I'm sorry.
All right, we pulled it out, man. I'm sorry I want to help you out.
Yeah, that's concerning to me. That is very concerning to me. But yes, we compliment each other. We can fill in the gaps where needed. So that builds on our unification and we can see how teamwork looks, right? So definitely it brings in strength with that. Okay?
What's next, Charlie?
All right, the next one, it can inspire romance.
How does that occur?
So if you
I'm writing a book, how that gonna inspire romance?
If you find in anything you do that you decide to make a commitment to do together, it inspires romance because you're finding two people who want to work together to make something happen. You know, that's romantic to me.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Okay, maybe we need to do that then, Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's not about writing the book. It is about
it's about dreaming together.
Yes, let's
having
get back
a connection
to
and
let's
having a mindset that this is something we're gonna do as a couple together, and actually spending more time with your spouse, which creates this inspired romantic thing that you're talking about and stuff, right? Because you know when we're doing this together, it and we see the success of it, it makes both parties feel good based on the contribution they made in this endeavor that they're trying to get done.
Right. Think about and I like it because of the growth that is enabled with it. But think about if we just you have couples who don't do anything and get together, don't share their dreams together or their aspirations, and they just live. Not all, and some end up being roommates. Some don't even know what their spouse dreams are.
Wow,
what they want to do.
That is huge. That they don't know that.
Yeah, and if you're my best friend,
right? And think about why I'm not sharing my dreams with you.
Yeah, why aren't you sharing your dreams with me?
Well, because you don't want to be a ghostwriter.
Yeah, I think the question was stated out there. If you don't know what yours, shouldn't I know?
You should. We should share each other's dreams, and without being crushed. Okay?
Right.
Because in the clip that I really didn't have a dream. I had thought process every month of doing something. Those are not dreams. Okay? And as I was saying in the clip, I'm trying to make some M-O-N-E-Y. I was trying to make some money. It really wasn't a dream.
Yeah, it wasn't a dream.
Yeah, because a dream, if I have a dream, I should share my feelings about the dream, not go into a conversation telling you what I'm going to do initially, and then already got a plan for what you're going to do. I'm supposed to share those things with you, and then invite you into the conversation so you can share what you think about what I'm saying versus me telling you what I want and then telling you what I want you to do.
Yeah. And I want to step back before I give this the next point is when we think about I'm thinking about even putting ourselves in this example of where we are now on this platform here. Years ago, when you shared a dream with me.
A dream. I shared a dream, y'all. What was the dream, Charlie?
To counsel, to be a marriage counselor. You know, I thought it was great. I thought it was outstanding. I already had my nursing career, and you invited me in to it, and yeah, I had to make a decision if I was going to come aboard, and we were going to walk out this dream together.
The end results, it became our dream.
That's
we both went to school, and now we're doing this YouTube, and among other things, we have our own counseling business. So it started off at a small place, but it has really grown for us as a couple. We live in this dream out together.
Right. This is almost almost 10 years ago. Yeah.
Was it 10 years ago? Maybe 9 years ago.
Somewhere
8 years ago.
It's been a while.
Been a while, y'all. Because we had to go to school and get these degrees.
Yeah. But the fact is that it was a dream that was put out there, and we sat down and we talked about it, what needed to be done to make it happen, and we did that connection together. So even when I think about that, it did strengthen our commitment, what we're going through.
Yeah, it strengthened our relationship together and stuff. We're doing this thing together. We both helping each other out. I was making A's, you making B's. But
it's the other way around.
Oops,
right.
My bad.
And then even when you sit down and glimpse about us, creating the intimacy and the
who cares what the letter grade is, really?
In romance, it all connected and made it happen. So
that was some class. That was some.
I made one B.
And that vice versa, and we help each other out.
Okay.
Let's put it real, y'all.
Anyway, all right. So this last point I want to say about
let's keep it real.
that.
What did I say? Anyway,
it helps us to live intentionally when we have something to look forward to. Can you see that living on intention to get your dreams to come alive, to happen together? Stating it, putting it in the atmosphere. What's going to happen? Your vision. you know?
Yeah, and it becomes our vision.
Our vision. That's
Okay.
right. I was waiting for that. To see
Yeah,
if he was going to catch on.
Catch on. Yeah, it becomes our vision together and stuff. And we got to remember what vision is. Vision is something that you see with your mind, not with your eyes. So it's out there for you to visualize mentally together as a couple, and it becomes a powerful thing when we can see that together. Because ultimately we're on the same road, same platform, going in the same direction, and it makes sense to have a vision together that we can get accomplished at the end of the day, and we seeing the same thing. So we're gonna go through some of the same challenges, and we're gonna understand those feelings and those thoughts about the things we're going through, and it creates a powerful connection.
Yeah. So the abilities and the talents and the experiences that we have lived that God has placed in us, then we bring that together.
Right, because I remember when we graduated and going to the university and walking on that stage, getting a diploma, and we did those things together. It was just really, really powerful, and it created a good feeling that not only did I accomplish this, my wife and I accomplished this together.
Yes,
that's right, and it elevated that particular situation.
We are definitely laying the foundation, and these are the things you want to have in your relationship. You want to know what's going on with your spouse. You want to know if your dreams can connect in your aspirations. You want to be going in the same direction.
That's right. If you look at the foundation of relationships and couples and getting married, they normally say Mr. and Miss, and then they say the last name. They put you together just by by the name.
Right.
Mr. and Miss Willis. They don't separate us. So, it's just powerful to have these things going together.
And you don't want to stop dreaming together. You want to continue to do that. You want to continue to accomplish goals together and go on to the next.
That's right, because your dreams, your aspiration should be shared. Okay, and then, like for example, when I shared mine, next thing you know, we're doing this together.
Right.
Okay? And I remember when I shared it, I didn't think that I was sharing the dream I had that we was gonna do this thing together. I was surprised by your response.
What?
Yeah. Let's do it, Ron. Let's do this together.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
What was you thinking? You already had a degree.
Right.
Why would you want to go back to school?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing was seeing the vision that was put forth and knowing that we can do it together and support each other.
Yeah,
because it's really big.
Because it really helped me out because, when I had the dream, my thought process was not go back to school. I already had a bachelor's degree. I'm not going back to school. That's it for me. And then other thing is that, I was like, I don't want to go to school. So when you said, hey, let's go back to school, I was hesitant. I did not want to go back to school. But because we were together in this and the dream was being shared to unite us, you pushed me to a place that I really didn't want to do. I just wanted to go out and counsel people. I didn't want to go back to school.
You just want to go and do what you want to do.
Hey, I had the dream tonight. I'm counseling tomorrow.
But I think even thinking about it, sitting here listening to you, is God had placed that in you. So we had to it was intended for us to walk this out together. And that's what you want in your relationship. You want your significant other to be supportive. You want to be on the same page and moving in that direction.
Yeah, because, I wanted to go to school, and I didn't want you to go to school so you could write my papers for me.
Again. That wasn't going to work. Yeah.
Charlie, write my paper for me.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that called? A ghost paper writer?
I don't know, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So I would invite you to sit down and have that discussion, like I said, with your spouse, because if you're that two to become one, you got to know what's going on in your relationship. You got to have some dreams together, even if you have. This is not to say, because I do have dreams that are not
right. You can't have separate dreams. That does not mean that all dreams has to be together. You can have separate things going in a relationship also.
Right. And making each other aware of that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you are individuals in a relationship, so you don't want to lose your identity and then solely support your partner identity, but losing your own. You want to maintain your identity also. So the power of dreaming together does not mean you lose your identity.
Yeah.
It just means you sharing your thoughts, your feeling, the aspiration, the things you want to do, and your partner sharing it back with you. And there's a possibility that as you come together, those thoughts and feelings can connect, and then y'all can have a powerful dream together.
I like that. Because you don't want to lose your being, what you have.
That's right, because now you can go to the extreme and lose it, and then you start having negative feelings about self, and you so self-absorbed into maybe pleasing your partner that you forget that you in this as an individual in the relationship, and you don't want to lose your identity.
Right. And I'm glad you said that.
Why? What? Wait a minute, something going on, because that was a secret look. See, I've been living with Charlie for a while. I know her looks, y'all. So why are you glad I said that?
No, because it means a lot. It means a lot because, we counsel a lot of couples, and we'll counsel them together, and then we'll counsel them separately. And we don't realize, then that how many people are together and not actually together. Right. They're not together on things.
Someone may be, someone may be more dominant than the other person. So it makes them do what you want to do versus what we want to do together as a couple. And that can create a negative feeling. And it can create a disconnect because one person is getting pleased, the other is not.
That's right. And we don't want to do that. So sitting down and talking to your spouse about what your dreams are, about what you can do together as a dream, and making your relationship grow it's the added turn to me that it allows you to grow together and not apart. So it would definitely help that in strengthening your relationship.
And that's what we want. We want our relationship to improve over time. Every day we plant the seeds and we're doing things that our relationship improve regardless of how long we've been together. Because there's always an opportunity for an improvement in yourself, your spouse, the relationship, your environment, everything that you do. You don't want to ever get to a place where you're so comfortable that you don't seek an improvement. No one is perfect.
Yeah, it brings on that, what they call synergy, that connection that you have together.
What's that word again?
Synergy.
Synergy. Did you just make that word up?
No, it's a real word. It's coming together. It makes it more powerful and more greater on whatever it is that you have to do, right?
That's right.
All right. So, guys, thank you for joining us today and watching this session. It was a lot of good information. If you would like to learn more about us, check us out at firstfocusfaith.com or our social media platforms of Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
That's right. And don't forget to help support this ministry by making a contribution to our Cash App at First Focus Faith. And if you're watching by demand, you know what to do. Click it, y'all. If you're watching by YouTube, like, subscribe, share, comment, do it all, because we need it all.
Thank you, and see you again next week. Bye-bye.